What's good, my people? Welcome back. It's your boy JP. We're back with a fresh new episode of the dating doctor, the relationship doctor. You get me? Everything doctor. But yeah, we're gonna quickly discuss something which I've seen a lot of people debate about. You know, we live in a world now where there's a lot of opinions, a lot of things are, what should I say, more acceptable than they were back in the days. So the main discussion today is cheating ever justified? So I'll give a real life story of a female that's told me before anyways, where she was in a relationship for a very long time. The relationship was dead. Her man was giving her normal attention. He wasn't making out with her. Like, it's just, the relationship became a bit boring. And the man basically didn't even try to help the relationship. So one time she went out with her girls and she ended up cheating on my man. Now, is that justified or not? That's one scenario. That's happened also to a few girls where the man has cheated on them because he feels that he's not getting that kind of love from his female and things like that, and he's gone on about his business and he's done his thing. But is that justified though? That's the question. Is that justified? I'm going to say that it's never, ever justified. Cheating is just never justified. So I'm going to give advice to anyone that is in a situation where the relationship is dead, it's not thriving normal, the spice is gone, and basically you don't even know why you're still in that relationship. The best advice is to have a sit down and let your partner know exactly how you feel. Honestly, because one thing about relationship is the honesty. You need to be honest with certain things. So if you feel like your partner is no longer giving you any sort of attention or any sort of love, and like it's really affecting the relationship, just tell her, let her know, or let him know, whatever, innit? And if his reaction or her reaction is not the right reaction, whether like, oh nah man, you're over exaggerating, or nah, you're looking too much into it, then I feel like the best advice is to give it a break, mate. I'm someone that says I don't really believe in breaks, but if your relationship is gone to that sort of level and it's like you've been together for so long and you just don't want to walk away from that relationship, something is just making you stay there, it may be a right time to maybe have a little break. Certain situations are different. Like you might live with your partner where you see them every single day and like you're just getting more agitated because the relationship is just not functioning anymore. But you guys have been through so much that you can't see yourself without that person. When it gets to that state, you know that you're in love. Basically, it's because you love them. But don't use that as an opportunity to go and sleep with someone, because when you do that, you've betrayed your partner. You betrayed yourself. You've not respected yourself. You know what I'm saying? You devalued yourself, downgraded yourself, all those words. Because that person you've gone to sleep with is only gonna see you as a, you know, as a whole, bruv. That's how they're gonna see you. So can you imagine? You might feel like you had a great time with someone that you probably just met or whatever, or you've gone to sleep with someone you may even know, and you feel like your partner's not gonna find out, and it was just basically a madness. It just happened because of the frustration in your relationship. But man, I'm telling you, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Because the trust is broken. Once you cheat on someone, the best thing to do is to walk away from that relationship. Like, that's my personal opinion. There's no fixing it. There's no talking. Like, you can let them know. You can tell the truth and say, listen, I effed up, blah, blah, blah. If my man wants to take you back, then that's his problem, innit? Personally, I would never take anyone back for that. Once you cheat, you've broken every single cord. It's just like your boy, your friends. You get me? Your friend can't go behind your back to do certain things. There's certain things you just won't. You might forgive, but you won't forget, which means your relationship, your friendship will be over, innit? So I use that with everything, whether it's family, friends, or relationship, innit? And cheating to me is basically the worst thing you can do to a human being. But again, if the person decides, if you sincerely apologize and you didn't mean it, and the person accepts you back, that's good for them. I wouldn't. But my advice here is, if your relationship is toxic, there's two things to do. Walk away from that relationship or have a little break. You know what I'm saying? Just to reassess the whole situation. Meaning, I don't know, if you can go back to your parents, spend a week there or a couple of weeks there, just to really think about it. you know, because sometimes you don't want to make a decision which you might regret. There's been relationship that's been toxic for like 2 years, and both partners have ended up working it out. You know what I'm saying? So these things are possible as well. It's very possible. But if you feel like it's just the end, it's unfixable, don't go and cheat on the person, man. That's never justified. Cheating on someone is never justified, because you don't even know what your partner could be going through. You don't even know why your partner is showing you normal love or whatever. You know, sometimes it's deeper than you think. So that's my advice on it, and that's what I would do. I wouldn't advise anyone to cheat. You know, because nothing, yeah, justified someone cheating on their partner. Absolutely nothing. Walk away or go have a break if your partner permits that. You know what I mean? If you have that conversation with them to say things are not working out, I'm just gonna have a bit of space for myself just to try and think what really went wrong in a relationship. But communication is very important. That's what people don't understand. Because what happens is when two partners, when the man and the girl both have a lot of pride and basically they know that the relationship's a bit off at the moment, but they don't really want to talk about it, it's only making the relationship more toxic. Someone needs to, mainly, I personally believe that the lady, when it gets to that stage, the lady should probably address it with the man straight. You know what I'm saying? Let him know that the relationship is not. It's just right now, I feel like I'm not getting your attention. I'm not getting your love. If he's agitated about it, things like that, then it tells you what you need to know, innit? You get me? Maybe he's just not in love with you no more, or maybe he's got a Becky on the outside or something. At least communicate. Don't just remain quiet and just and remain in a relationship to go and basically gain that love from someone else outside of a relationship. Because to me, that's just trash, man. Like that's the worst thing a human being can do again to another human being. It's just nothing can be justified cheating. Do not cheat. Nothing will ever justify cheating. So to my queens out there, trust me, opening up your legs to a guy because your man's not giving you that love is not the right way. Because that guy that's banging you, trust me, behind your back, he's telling the man them I banged this girl that's in a relationship of my man. So again, it just devalues you, it ruins your reputation, and trust me, and the worst thing is it might even still come out and your man might find out anyways. So doing that is just not the right way. The man them as well, I'm advising you, you get me, if your relationship is toxic, do not go and cheat on your partner. Like, you're the man, so make sure you take control of the situation. Be honest. Tell your woman what it is. If you feel like you're not doing certain things that you was doing before to spice up the relationship, then do it. If you feel like she's not doing certain things, address it. Let her know that, listen, you get me, I've seen there's a bit of change. Obviously, it's normal being in a relationship with someone for a long time. Things are going to change sometimes. But sometimes just tell her, listen, we need to try and get things back to normal. I'm going to make more effort, but I need you to make more effort as well. That's just how it is. In these scenarios, again, it's obviously worse for the gal because that's just the way it is, isn't it? Society will always see the girl as the, you know what, if she ends up doing something like that. If the man does that, they're always going to rate him. He's going to get the ratings and things like that. And so I encourage again, my queens, cheating is never the answer. Relationship not working, run off. Yeah, that's it. Lock it off or have a break, but after you've communicated.